All right, let's go. Hello, muckers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing very, very, very well. Okay, for today's video, y'all just be making people up. We are going to be talking about people that we have never spoken about on my YouTube channel. And they are also people that I had never properly heard about until the last couple days. And I am a chronically online person. This is all over my goddamn feed. And I'm like, who are these people? And I'm seeing like all these like back and forth response videos getting like 500,000 to like over 1 million likes, not even views, likes. And I'm like, who are these people? And then I'm having all these muckers be like, Adam, you've got to cover this. You've got to cover this. And I'm like, I've maybe heard of these people in passing, but like they weren't on my radar a lot. So my God, as chronically online as I thought I am, there is still a world out there that I do not know of. Anyways, hi, I hope you're all doing very well. I am locked in tonight filming videos. People were like, oh my God, when Adam uploads, he uploads. Hey y'all, so it is currently, at the time of me filming this, 1 a.m. in Tokyo, and I am leaving for my flight in a couple hours back to London. And I just went to the local 7-Eleven and got an iced coffee, so I am so locked in beyond words. So today we're going to be talking about Anna Paul and Michaela Testa. Okay, so this is crazy. I have been seeing exposed videos, call out videos, responses, and everything. And I hear the muckers, when I get a call from the muckers telling me to cover something, I will dive in, but I will dive in from the start. I will try to figure it out, because I also know that there are people like me out there that are hearing of a lot of these people for the first time. So let's dive in, shall we? Oh, on my Patreon, we are watching Escape the Night, Joey Graceffa's god-awful YouTube show. Also, we watch Beast Games, and we react to music. We do crazy story times. Just read the read this. If you want any of this, it's on my Patreon. But yeah, we are currently knee-deep in the passenger seat reacting to Escape the Night, and it's so much fun. And also, second leg of the Chronically Online tour is on sale and is starting in a couple days in Nashville, Philly, Washington, Boston, Minneapolis, Detroit, Chicago, Orlando, Houston, Atlanta, Phoenix, San Diego, San Francisco. So if you're in any of these places or coming to any of the shows, please let me know down below so I can get you familiar with names and usernames. I can't wait to meet all the muckers. It's going to be super fun. The first leg was really fun. Also, can I just say one thing as well? I'm considering doing a final show independently booked in New York in June on like a weekend, hopefully. If any muckers came to the New York show, or anyone who didn't come to the show, if you would kind of be available or want to come to a show in June that is a completely different show, let me know down below. I'm trying to gauge interest, because the first show was super, super, super fun. So let's dive into this. So this is Anna Paul right here, who is one of the, let's just...
I'm very tired, but I'm tired, but I'm an F1 baddie.
So
it's F1 day 2, and the weather is crazy. We're getting some umbrellas.
So she is one of the biggest content creators right now, and a really fast-growing content creator. I mean, 700 million likes on TikTok and 6.3 million views. This is kind of like her content style.
Okay, I'm ready for F1. Day 1. I'm excited. Let me show you how my morning started though. We've come for a morning breakfast walk, and because we're drinking alcohol so early this morning, we're trying to like fill up. I'm walking around Melbourne today. It is so hot. When you're in New York, it feels like you're on a movie set the whole entire time. The whole city just... This is the town we grew up in Germany. It's our hometown. We're about to go to a really old German pub.
Okay, Sue, from what I've gathered, so first of all, she's a huge creator, really kind of breakout star in the last, couple months, last couple of years. But anyways, she is also one of the like top OnlyFans creators, and she has a very, very, very kind of wholesome image on social media. And I've seen her on social media before. She is all about positivity. Oh, it's always the ones, isn't it? It's always the ones that preach fucking positivity. And then you have the bitches like me, the people are then surprised being like, oh, you're nicer than the people here. Let me tell you something. We all got to stop with this fake fucking act of nicey, 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 because it's always the people then that get fucking exposed for being the nastiest bitches ever. So anyways, Anna has a very, very, very positive, outlook in her videos. She's also very much so known for like a rags to riches story from a lot of things I'm seeing online. she talks about her upbringing and how it wasn't the greatest. And then, you know, she has this, you know, mega lifestyle now and how great that is. And her story is very inspiring to a lot of people. And she has this amazing connection with her fans. And again, she is so uplifting and so positive, and her fans love her for that. So now enter this girl, Michaela Testa. So Michaela, from what I've gathered, I'm still diving into this, made this exposed video. It's an 8-minute exposed video on Anna, which Anna then responded to. And this was really what kind of started it all. And then now we have like a 2.5 hour long podcast of Michaela really exposing everything about Anna. But again, I've got to start at the basis and figure out what is going on. This video I've heard is kind of breaking down the truth of what she is saying about Anna, and then Anna responded to it. And then now the podcast that this woman made has basically led Anna into silence on social media, and it is crazy. So from what I've gathered, this woman right here dated Anna Paul's brother and then moved into the house with Anna, who was also living with her brother, which is what she's now exposing, everything that went down in the podcast. But this was the first video she made exposing Anna Paul, who was Huey. All right, well, see, I'm learning new people, but I feel like I'm keeping up well. I feel like when I'm covering the crypto stuff, I've got to dive into the world. The comments let me know more, and then I'm more educated for the next one. But I do love a good exposed video. So let's clock in.
Of things wrong with Anna Paul. It's way easier to hate me for calling her out when she's wrong than accepting that
Pretty as hell. Look at that face card. Gorgeous.
Anna you guys love and idolize so much never existed.
Oh.
You don't know her. You don't know her like I know her. You have never met her, and if you have, it's nothing more than a 5-second selfie.
Wow.
These people that watch her don't know the Anna that I know. They know the other Anna, the one she wears when the camera starts rolling.
Jesus.
I can't blame the parasocials because I too would do the same for someone that I looked up to. But my experience with Anna was a lot different to all of you. Mine was a real experience. Everything Anna does is calculated.
Ooh! That is a crazy statement saying to the audience. It's also a very, very, very ballsy statement to say to the audience, which is the Anna that I know is not the Anna that you know because you've never had a relationship, which again is like all this parasocial, but that's a crazy statement. Ooh!
Calculated, but she masks the manipulation extremely well with an innocent sweet girl facade, posting all of these videos about self-love and body positivity. Anna, remember that god-awful trend of people posting photos of influencers that they would and wouldn't feel comfortable wearing a bikini around? Remember those slideshows people would make with everyone in the family, of all of you being labeled as safe and my photo is at the end marked as I would never feel safe in a bikini around Michaela? Meanwhile, right before these videos were trending in 2021 on the South Bank Bridge, when you were peak body positivity, love yourself version of Anna, a plus-size fan came up to you and asked for a hug and a picture. You smiled at her. You told her that you loved her. She told you how your words online have helped her be more comfortable in her body. The moment she walked away, you told Addis that she was annoying and gross and you didn't want to agree to the hug because she was fat and sweaty. Addis laughed. These were your words, Anna. I heard them. Things like this were a common occurrence. Seeing your
The other person she's saying, I'm pretty sure, was the person that she was dating, who's Anna's brother.
fakeness in the flesh was such a disturbing experience. Your fans mean nothing to you, just like the animals you buy and palm off to others.
Oh.
Watching you be praised online for being kind and caring, but behind the facade lived an evil person. All while I'm receiving hate because I didn't create content like you. Everything people accuse me of being is exactly who you are. That was just the beginning of the pot that started boiling within me. Anna's performative generosity, like hiding money in cities or dishing out giveaways behind a paywall, reek of superiority. Watching her fans scramble over scraps, fighting each other because they need these funds while she films it, flaunts her designer labels, endless holidays, and material excess. This is dystopian and out of touch. Anna is preying on the vulnerability and desperation of impressionable young fans for her profit under the disguise of self-love, empowerment, and giving back.
Ooh.
Anna may give back to the odd few people who she can post on her Instagram story for more promotion, but everyone else falls short. Anna, if you truly wanted to give back to your fans, you would use a free platform such as your giant Instagram page with over 2.4 million followers. Or if you truly wanted to give back to your OF subscribers, you would do it privately within that platform. By posting IG stories advertising that you're sending money to subscribers, you are directly trying to lure new customers over to your page. A page which...
That's crazy. First of all, I knew she had a really huge OnlyFans, but I didn't know that she would basically do these like giveaways to get people to join her OnlyFans. That's crazy.
Costs $16 to access. This $16 is essentially a lottery ticket. With the 7-hour difference in time steps between posting your initial promo story on Instagram to actually sending money, it's clear that in that time you allowed the subs to reel in, as this was just a plot for profit rather than a give back situation as you disguise it as. Then posting further stories of screenshots sending few people $500 saying you know where to find me, incentivizing more to subscribe and fall for this in hopes to win. The whole premise of you luring your largely underage fan base to a website containing pornographic photos of you in the hopes of them winning...
That's what I was gonna say. What the fuck? Wait, my biggest issue with this so far is that she seemingly is like telling people that they have the possibility to win $500 if they sign up to her OnlyFans. But her content, from my gathering, seems to be like directly pandering towards like young adults, teens.
My friend
children.
said to me that we're going to a theme park that has the most roller coasters in the whole world, okay? And I usually get sick of roller coasters, but I was like, you know what, that's fine.
Right? That's the weirdest thing to me so far. Huh. I vlog every day of my life. Well, clearly not anymore because she's not uploading.
Your illegal lottery gambling scheme is so twisted and weird. If you charge an entry fee in order for somebody to win something, it's classed by law as a lottery in Australia. Anna is not licensed to hold lotteries. It's unethical, illegal, and against OF and Instagram's T&Cs. And on top of that, it's exploitation, particularly for her young audience. You only need to ID check to be a creator on the platform, not a spender.
Gag.
I've been on the platform for 6 years. I know it well, and we also conducted a test on this, which means these youths really are subscribing and tipping just like they told me that they have. People that love Anna will come up with all sorts of attacks on me to try and defend her behavior, and that's okay with me. I don't blame them. People may start pointing at me because I'm on the platform too. While I understand, I also testify. Only 3.4% of my following on Instagram where this is displayed is under the age of 18. Anna's statistics would paint much different story.
Oh.
I also never incentivize people to subscribe in the hopes or chances that I'd see their message of despair and send them a lump sum of money, like Anna, targeting her young female audience.
Sorry, that's so weird. The incentive of like possibly winning money, but if you sign up to her OnlyFans, which you have to like pay money for. The OnlyFans thing is so weird. That's so weird. When I would guess that she would have a young audience as well. That is so weird.
Such as young mothers and high school girls. Another attack that Anna fans will use on me to defend her bad behavior is that I'm obsessed with her family and that I'm not over Addis.
The brother.
They spread all sorts of rumors about what they think happened. This rumor really bothers me and is not true in the slightest. Constantly being tied to such a horrible person and have lies told constantly about how you feel about them is horrible.
Again, in the podcast, she opens up more about the relationship, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
You have only seen what I've allowed you to see. Anything after my first initial few videos I made, the rest were jokes for views and engagement. I broke up with him. It was my choice to never reconnect again. There was no contact from me to him during that entire time, despite his countless attempts to reach out to me. As I just said, it was exaggerated on my end for views because I know the content performed well, and it did. But I was well and truly over him months before we ended. I have never spoken truth to the internet because it isn't pretty. Everything I say going forward is the truth and will hold up in a court of law. Addis Paul has physically abused me multiple times when I tried to leave him. He would hurt himself and threaten his life to scare me into not
Okay, so again, this is Anna's brother.
Leaving after he would hurt me.
Jesus Christ.
He would take large percentages such as 50% of my income to manage me, but in reality, there was no managing, and I personally think it was financial abuse. After we broke up, he took jewelry from my room, hacked into my bets accounts, withdrew money, and then deleted the accounts, thinking I wouldn't notice. When I caught him, he sent it back and played a fool. Then crypto went missing from my accounts, which he set up for me. I accused him but had no proof as crypto is anonymous, so I legally had to backtrack while also being manipulated by him and Anna over the phone.
Oh my God.
I have sent him just about $1 million for numerous work or investments he's done for me and never saw anything from it. He is a cold-blooded scammer. He has not only scammed me but the public, and this started in him from a young age. There has been things he has been in trouble for in the past, but I cannot speak on them because he was underage. Then these crypto group controversies followed years later, which I had nothing to do with, and begged him to stop because it ruined my reputation online being affiliated with him. Addis was also accused publicly of rape by his ex-partner, to which I believed back then. I even messaged her that I did believe her. I believed her because her story was something that actually had been happening to me already. And when I confronted Addis and told him I believed her, a fight broke out and he would threaten his life. As a result of what was happening to me, I would get UTIs, and that in turn has permanently affected another internal body part. I'm undergoing surgery in February to correct my body as I have debilitating health issues as a result. When this happened, our relationship plummeted and I couldn't be the same. Does this sound like a person that I would be obsessed with or want back? I left the wrath of that. In my opinion, it seems the Paul siblings have scamming running through their blood, and I'm not sure why, because they were raised with amazing parents that provided a lot for them. Their dad, making triple the average Australian income per week, had them...
Okay, so that's a big part because, again, from what I've gathered, Anna has this story of, like, rags to riches, which obviously we're kind of being exposed to. That's not the truth.
Living in a beautiful house on the water with a built-in pool. I've seen the house in person. It's beautiful. Being upper middle class is not being poor, Anna. Your exaggerated stories for the internet has always made your dad upset, and me, well, just angry. I was a real victim of the system and poverty like you portrayed yourself online. Remember that time when he called you out in the living room? He didn't understand why you would post such things, and he called them lies. But you need this story, faking your poverty, so people excuse your schemes and wealth and feel bad for you.
Jesus.
Every calculated story serving such an important role in supporting the other lies. This web you're weaving to entrap these people's pity. I am posting this because it's unethical and I care about children and young adults being conned by her. My motive for posting this is not for my own gain, jealousy of Anna, or obsession with Addis. Posting this isn't giving me any other than jeopardy, and I'm not the ones in debt promoting cash grabs. I have my own 2 legs to stand on and would never be jealous of someone like her. I have been friends with Anna since I was 15 years old, going on 10 years now. Our other friends that we shared witnessed the real life Anna and said things over the years, but it's always drowned out by the rally of her brainwashed fans. Someone needs to do it, and I've been through it all, for years. I just genuinely don't care about what the internet has to say any more about me. I'm just going to speak the truth, and you guys can say whatever you want about it.
Wow.
If I had more time, I could tell you more stories in detail. Maybe, if Anna's fans don't bully me off the internet, you'd get some. Thank you so much for listening. There's a lot of things...
Oh my God. I was not expecting all that. Holy fuck. Okay, so this was what I gather is the first video. Then Anna responded to this, which we're going to get to in another one because I don't want to muddy it. And then Michaela has now just done like a 2.5 hour long podcast, which we will be locked in for. It's always the ones that preach the positivity. But I like lying or exaggerating an upbringing story to garner support for you now having a lot of money is weird as fuck. I just can't get over the OF part. The part of like giving money, but like first you have to sign up to the OF and then you can like win money, which is, and you don't know who's signing up, and it's like, that is so weird to me. What the fuck? Muckers, let me know your opinion. And again, there were so many people that were tagging me on this. I'm sorry it took me a bit, but my God. All right, I'll talk to you all soon. Jesus Christ. Goodbye.